We finally got today's dividend, but they said we have to split the profits evenly. That was just a ledger. After splitting between me and my dad, each of us gets less than 25,000. And what's even more ridiculous is that over these 5 years, I've seen the account book as early as 3 years ago, so I'd already paid back the initial cost. Talking about cost now is just a joke.
What do you mean stealing food? That's called menu testing. Do you even know how hard Edgar and I have worked all these years to perfect our dishes? What hard work, bro. What have you even done? You just hold a spatula and cook, that's it. You think the customers keep coming back because your food is actually good. They come here because the ingredients are fresh.
5 years, we grew from a street food stall to the top of the musty list. Monthly profit is over 3 million. Today is supposed to be dividend day.
And this is what you give us. Brother, is this some kind of mistake? What's a mistake? Koyami is the front of house. He deals with fussy customers every day. He's put in so much work. Not to mention Meng Yao, she's in charge of finance. Every single cent was counted by her hard work. As for you two, you just hide in the back kitchen all day. You've stolen plenty of food over the years, haven't you? We're family, so I won't hold it against you this time. You guys keep up the good work. If we double the profit next month, I definitely won't shortchange you. It's all sorted. I booked French dinner at the Boyer International Hotel for tonight. Go change into something nice, and you two head back early and get some rest. Don't be late for the 4 tuppence 30 seafood delivery tomorrow.
My dad's face went pale. It wasn't from anger. It was from his heart turning cold. Fine. Whatever uncle wants to do with the split, that's fine. I have no objections.
What he doesn't know is I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Soon, they'll find out who all these profits actually come from.
You don't agree to this. Your uncle explicitly said we'd split the profits evenly in the beginning. Uncle, get this straight. This shop's lease is on my dad. My dad bought all the equipment. My dad hired all the staff. The talk of splitting evenly was just polite words between relatives. How can you have the nerve to actually take it seriously?
Besides, you two sneak bites of the customers' food in the back kitchen all the time. We haven't even brought that up yet. Just know when to stop.
I listened and didn't say a word, but I remembered every single word they said.
Bro, I recognize your cooking skills. Come work with me. We'll split the profits evenly. We're brothers. I wouldn't cheat you. Ayu, you studied this industry anyway. Come help your dad and your uncle expand this business. It's better than working for someone else.
Okay, Dad. I'll do it. I trust it. No.
I trust my dad, that's all.
Just for one soup base.
My dad and I would stay in the back kitchen until 2 a.m. He'd toss the wok. I'd record data, trial after trial. Dad, lift the lid.
This Yushan steamed grouper dish took my dad and me a full 4 months to finalize. Low red grouper, steamed on high heat for 7 minutes, 12 seconds. Turn off heat, steam for another 90 seconds. Oil must be exactly 70% hot. I tried over 100 times to burn that feel into muscle memory. This dish
made us the top spot on the musty list.
Good. Keep it up. Ayo, it's my fault. I shouldn't have dragged you into this.
My college classmates. Some went to multinational. Some became civil servants. Some started their own businesses.
And me, for 5 whole years up at 4 a.m. every day. Done by 11 p.m. reeking of grease.
It's all my fault. If I hadn't made you a cook, you'd have a decent job by now. No need for this humiliation. That offer paid $8,000 a month.
Dad, stop. Listen to me. I'll get even for this insult.
Plus, though, I won that shop space at the East Street corner. Signing the contract in a few days.
Fine, you're decisive. 600,000 flat, fully furnished.
I've had my eye on that spot for 3 months. Last tenant at Japanese Fusion. Perfect for converting to a seafood restaurant. You
what are you doing? Where's 600,000 coming from? Uncle only pays 6 the salmon a month. Maybe we'll listen to Uncle. Work another year. I'll go apologize. We're brothers after all. He'll give some face.
Face? That, just see, if not for us perfecting the dishes, how about you get to be number 1 on the must-eat list? They're clearly in it for the money, not people.
Why are you still hanging around?
Forgot how much your eye injury cost us in hospital bills. That was after hours. We were kind enough to report it as work-related. Now you complain about low pay? How ungrateful.
The doctor said 80% vision loss in that eye. Could have been saved if treated immediately. But that night, to avoid affecting business, we wiped out blood in the back kitchen for 20 minutes before leaving. He thinks I didn't notice, but every time I see him tilt his head like that,
my heart just clenches.
Uncle, a one-eyed cook like you. No one would take it even for $3,000 a month if we rent it out. Now, my dad's offering you $50,000. That's pretty decent, right? Meng Miao is gone. I'm going to sell that 2-bedroom apartment Grandpa left us. We're going all in. We have to prove ourselves. Dad is really biased. A 4-bedroom, only quarter square meters. Old Johnson got whole villa.
It was from that time on that uncle started thinking my dad was weak and easy to bully.
That apartment is the only thing Grandpa left as a keepsake.
Now we'll use it to turn things around.
Second brother's skills are top-notch. But what good are skills? They don't put food on the table. 清闲. Don't let anyone push you around.
I was too young to understand them, but I get it now.
Grandpa saw things clearer than anyone. 800,000 is our entire life savings. 600,000 for the shop, the rest for equipment and hiring. If we fail,
we won't even have a place to stay. Should I call him back? Just say, Boss Joe, I need to think it over.
Oh, one-eyed cook like you. No one would hire you for 3,000 a month outside.
It's not about winning.
it's about not letting us suffer this humiliation anymore.
Oh, you found it. The property deed is found. What's stealing food? That's called tasting the dishes. Do you have any idea how much effort you and I have put into the menu over the years? Effort, my foot. What effort have you made? You just stand there with a spatula, cooking. You think it's really you? The food tastes good, so we get repeat customers. They come for the fresh ingredients. If I didn't know Liu Mantang, the biggest local seafood supplier, and get the freshest stock, could you make it taste good?
He's right about Liu Mantang. They are indeed the biggest supplier. But the goods they deliver, the quality is just not good. If my dad and I didn't inspect the goods at 4 a.m. every day, nearly 40% of the seafood in the kitchen would be dead.
Look at this stuff. How are we supposed to sell this?
Every time, it's my dad picking through them one by one to send back.
Jiang Jianguo never cares. He thinks that's your kitchen's problem.
You, let me tell you something from the heart. As your uncle, that college degree of yours, to be honest, isn't worth much out there. Look, college grads are everywhere now. It's hard to find a job. Work with your uncle. At least you'll have a steady job. So you should be content.
I know why he said all that.
Oh, by the way, my dad once said something. It was when you first got your college diploma.
I tell you, you went to college. Well, if he makes it big out there someday, what do you do? Better pull him into the kitchen early. Tad down a cook. He can't flip.
All these years, he wasn't taking care of me. He was caging me in. Dad.
If your mom were still here, she'd curse me to death.
My mom passed early. She was gone when I was 5.
My dad raised me all by himself, working in other people's kitchens while putting me through school.
This apartment is the only route we, father and son, have in this city.
Now we're pulling up that route.
Let's go. Just take this.
Yeah, listed overnight. 500,000 below market price.
Only condition, full payment, immediate transfer, less than half a day.
Apartment sold successfully. The rest for equipment. Hiring, purchasing, no turning back.
Buddy, let me ask, you're betting the farm, right?
Don't worry, Boss Joe. We won't cause you any trouble.
I've done business on this street for 15 years. I'm a decent judge of character. You've got drive, kid. Work hard. Hey! Yeah!
Dad, let me handle this kind of work.
Worked for 2 whole days.
The new shop's framework was basically taking shape.
Use a character from my name. Hello?
Is this Mr. Jiang Yu? This is Gu Yanchen speaking. I dined at your restaurant 2 years ago. I don't know if you still remember. Xiaojiang, your steamed grouper was the best fish I've ever had in my life. Good, I remember you now.
Mr. Gu, of course I remember. Hello.
Mr. Zhang, is your restaurant still open? I'm coming to your city for a meeting next week. I plan to book your restaurant. Around 100 people. I wonder if that's convenient for you.
Beyond bad people, at least 12 tables. This one order. Revenue at least 600,000. Mr. Gu, of course, is a commandant. To be honest, Mr. Gu. I've left the old place. Started my own venture. The new shop opens next week right on the corner of East Street. If you don't mind a brand new shop just opening.
I knew it. To be honest, Mr. Jiang, after I went to that restaurant last time, I had my friends take me there twice more. The service just kept getting worse. Their attitude was so cold. I always felt that place wasn't worthy of your skills. It's great that you're starting your own place now. I went there for your cooking in the first place. I'll go wherever you are. Send me the location. I'll wire you a 300,000 deposit first.
This isn't just 300,000. This is the first time in my and my dad's lives that someone has trusted us like this.
Thank you, Mr. Gu. I won't let you down.
No need to thank me. A good chef deserves a good price. See you next week.
Dad, we got an order.
An order?
Not a single dish can go wrong. Since we need a steady supply, we must find a reliable, high-quality vendor.
Mantang Seafood.
Jiangguo's regular supplier. Inconsistent quality control, they give bad stock to small clients.
The boss is very close. Jiangguo.
I can't hand our lifeline to them. That path is closed.
My dad and I wandered the market all morning.
Checking stall after stall.
Jiang Yu, why are you back at the restaurant working? What are you doing here? Don't you know we reopened today? The place is swamped. Jiang Yu is talking to you, you lowly cook. Hurry back and get the kitchen ready. Young Le, go tell your dad. We're not coming back.
If we're just a couple of worthless fry cooks.
Why are you so worked up? Or do you think your restaurant can't manage without us?
Can't manage without you? Jiang Yu, you think too highly of yourself. Let me tell you something. I got word. Mr. Gu is standing here next week. The bill is 600,000. He specifically mentioned the restaurant owned by Jiang. Who else could that be? Well, my dad's place. I was being too down, thus letting you tag along. If you don't want it, even better.
I already got the deposit. Do you think I don't know?
But I couldn't be bothered to explain to him.
Acting all high and mighty. Let's see how you beg my dad for mercy next month when you're broke. How you beg my dad to take you back.
June, we found this one in the corner. Every single one is top-notch. No dead goods to fill the numbers.
Young man, you're looking for a long-term supplier, right? I'm honest in business. Good goods are good goods. If they're bad, I'll refund. I never mix in poor quality. 20 years in the trade. I've built my reputation on off in any city.
Boss Jim, take a batch to try first. I have an order next week. A1 table seafood banquet. I need wild yellow croaker, Australian lobster, king crab, red spotted grouper.
No problem. The warehouse has it all. Set a time, I'll deliver.
Delivery is set for 4 a.m. the day before the opening. I'll inspect the goods personally.
Deal. Straight to the point. Wild yellow croaker, Australian lobster. Why are you buying so much seafood? Can you even afford it? Stop embarrassing yourselves here. Received 260,000. Not a cent less.
Deposit paid. The goods must arrive before the opening.
Boss Jim, 4 a.m. the day before the opening. Yushan Seafood Restaurant, corner of East Street.
Don't worry, I'll be there on time.
Stop following. It's useless.
I heard you spent 20 and 60K on seafood at the market today. What's going on? Well, fine, you're capable. I don't care what you buy. But let me tell you, I've already hired a new chef. They only ask for 4,000 a month. Much better than you. Just you wait. After Mr. Ku's order is done, you'll regret it.
Chef for 4,000 a month.
A professional chef for high-end seafood starts at 15,000 at the very least. What kind of person can you get for 4,000? The next few days, I had too much to handle. Honey testing, staff onboarding. My dad and I only slept 3 or 4 hours a day. Busy non-stop at the new place.
Cousin, look at this setup. Cousin, this private banquet we paired off for Mr. Gill. The decor alone costs 80,000. That little shabby shop of yours in the corner of East Street doesn't even have a decent front, does it? Ignore them. Focus on our own work.
Two days until Mr. Gu arrives. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Chen Shouyi confirmed the delivery time.
3 a.m. the day before opening. Live seafood delivered to the shop. Too smooth. The night was still dark. The air held a late autumn chill. Chen Shouyi promised delivery at 4 a.m.
The number you have dialed cannot be reached at the moment. The number you dialed.
The goods haven't arrived yet.
No answer. Can't get through at all.
Hello? Who is this?
I'm looking for Boss Chan. He promised to deliver the goods to me early this morning.
Brother Chan went out right after answering a call last night. He hasn't come back yet. Before he left, he told me that batch of goods won't be delivered tomorrow morning.
What do you mean, won't be delivered? I already paid 260,000 yuan for it. We agreed on 4 o'clock.
Dude, you gotta talk to Chen himself. I'm just helping him out here. He left his phone at home. He's not here.
Do you know where he went?
No idea. Sounds like someone asked him out for drinks.
A high-end banquet for 12 tables. Chain Big Shas, 300,000 yuan deposit already received.
The banquet starts in less than 10 hours. I don't have a single fish for the ingredients yet.
What's going on?
Supply got cards. China Shui isn't delivering, and we can't reach him. We can't get a hold of him at all.
How could this happen? Didn't we confirm everything yesterday?
This is his little game. Cut off my lifeline from behind.
酱见过. He actually...
Dad, this isn't the time to get mad. 4:55.
Less than 10 hours left until the banquet starts. I have to find enough in 10 hours.
High-end live seafood to feed 12 tables.
There's over a dozen types on the list. Jiang Jianguo must have talked to all the other suppliers at the market already.
That route won't work.
The dock, Shitang Fishing Port. The ocean-going vessel docked at dawn. If we hurry over, we can buy directly from the boat while they're unloading.
No middleman, nobody can cut me off.
But the cargo at the dock is messy. I have to go through hundreds of crates of fish and pick them out one by one. It's 30 kilometers away. We don't have oxygenation equipment. Half the seafood could be dead by the time we get it back to the restaurant. This is a gamble.
Dad, let's go to the dock.
Let's go.
All obstacles are futile. My banquet will start on time, no matter what.
There's a pothole ahead. Go around it. There's a car coming from the left. Move to the right.
It's a 30-kilometer trip we rode for 40 minutes. Ocean-going boats catch bulk cargo. They care about quantity, not quality. High-end, wild, large, yellow croakers and lobsters aren't something you can just find easily. It's been an hour, and we still haven't found anything.
We've checked 7 or 8 boats in a row.
Nothing. Dad. Did I underestimate this?
You. Your grandpa told me before he left, don't let anyone push you around. Today, I won't let them push you around. Let's keep looking. It's got any live seafood. What is it? Wild yellow croaker? Australian. Lobster? Starry grouper. King crab? I'll take all you got. Haha, big talker. But you came to the right person. 下船了吗? Bring up those crates from Nensha. 1, 2, lift. Open your eyes and look at this quality.
Eyes are clear and bulging. Good. Shrimp whiskers intact. Struggling, strong, good. All top grade.
Not this one. The guts might be crushed. It'll taste bitter when steamed. Old master, you know your stuff.
Our shout of 26 yellow croakers picked. Finished checking them all by 6:30 a.m. How much? Nearly 20% cheaper than retail market.
In the quality, come to me for long-term supply. My supply is stable.
How do we get this shipment back safely first?
Boss John, I'm sorry. Last night, Liu Mantang pulled me aside, drank with me and laid it out. He said if I supply you, he'll make sure the whole market stops doing business with me. I can't take it. I can't handle him messing with me like this, but I've thought it through. I've been in business for 20 years, built on one word, trust. If I break my word today, who dare buy from me in the future? Boss Jiao, where are you? I'm driving to pick you up now. I haven't touched the goods.
Boss Chen, you're sure about this? Liu Mantang sighed.
I'm sure. Worst case, I'll find another market. I can't swallow this insult either. Chen Shouyi's goods. Chen Shouyi decides.
Earth at the very end of Shidong War.
Be there in 20 minutes. Boss Young, you bought these directly off the boat?
What about the batch in your warehouse?
All in the truck. Had them loaded up at 5 a.m. This batch you bought is perfect backup. Better too much than too little.
Dad. The goods have arrived. We're halfway to winning.
Don't celebrate yet. Focus on cooking first.
Kong the 2 batches are more than enough, with some to spare.
12 tables, 12 dishes each, 2 cold appetizers, 6 hot dishes, 2 soups, 1 staple, 1 dessert. The star of the show. Yushan steamed grouper. Good. Depart at 11:30, arrive at 12, give a Jito.
Let's get to work.
What's the deal with this new place? Quite the setup.
Her, the owner, used to be the head chef at a top-rated seafood joint.
Really? Gotta try it then.
Not today. It's booked out for a private event. Mr. Gu, welcome. Our restaurant is fully prepared. 12 tables of seafood, all top shelf. The most visually stunning presentation. Since when did our Mr. Go book your seafood banquet? We booked at a Yushan seafood restaurant on East Street. The owner is Jiang Yu. Jiang Yu. How could it be him? When did he open a restaurant?
Aren't you his uncle? How do you not know?
Yeah, he took over a prime spot and opened today. The place is buzzing. If it weren't for hosting a VIP, I definitely want to taste. Jiang Jingshan, get back to the shop right now. Impossible. You said it was handled. You said he wouldn't be able to open today.
What happened? Is this your solution? You couldn't even manage this.
Mr. Gu, there's something you should know. Jiang Yu and his father were caught stealing food from the kitchen. We fired them for dishonesty. Now they've run off and are trying to poach our customers. And distinguished guests like you shouldn't dine at a place opened by such unethical people.
Exactly, Mr. Gu. My father, knowing you were coming, cleared the entire place. All the seafood was pulled fresh. From the docks this morning, guaranteed to satisfy.
Actually, I had everything prepared and went to pick up Mr. Gu myself.
It's down from there. We're a pauper like you. Get money for seafood. It must be all rotten fish. Don't embarrass us.
I'm sorry, but I disagree. I was the one who contacted Boss Xiang for today's banquet. I trust his character. The fanciest shell is worthless. Mr. Gu, I invested a fortune for the shipment today. Table yacht, that's easy stock, grouper, and the king crab. The ingredient cost alone is nearly... If you hadn't come, all this would have been wasted. Later, I had friends go twice. The first time, the quality had clearly dropped. The second time was even worse. The service was cold, and we even found sand in one dish. I thought then that Shifu's made incredible fish. Things must be tough at your place. Now it seems I was right.
This is my dad's knife work. He used his good right eye to slice this piece by piece. The secret sauce, light soy, aromatic vinegar, garlic, chili. This recipe
I perfected for 2 years.
This shrimp is incredibly fresh.
Try the geoduck. It melts in your mouth.
This dipping sauce is amazing. Who made it? Today's meal is worth it. Mr. Gu, name your price to borrow this chef. For a day, any amount.
老狼 is the in the corpse. The sweetest goto proof. 7 minutes, 12 seconds. Not a second more. Rest for a minute and a half. Perfect.
From that tiny rented room to this bright restaurant. From the afternoon I was thrown 50,000
To the applause of 100 people now. We've come a long way, but we made it.
Ostia, today's meal is the best I've had in 5 years. Not because the ingredients are expensive, but your food is different. There's emotion in it. That steamed grouper. With the first bite, something came to mind. 20 years ago, when I started my business at a street stall back home, I had a bowl of fish soup, $3 a bowl. The bowl was chipped. That grouper today let me taste that flavor again. Boss Yang, I want to discuss something. I have a high-end restaurant investment company. I want to invest in your Yushan seafood. Not buying your shop, investing in you. First phase, inject 5 million to help. You open 3 branches in Harbor City. Second phase, if the numbers are good, add another 20 million, covering the whole province. You set the equity. You take the majority. I just want dividends and priority cooperation. One condition, the kitchen must be run by you and your father. I invest in the cook.
5 million, 3 branches, province-wide coverage.
Can I have 3 days to think?
Of course, no rush. Good things are worth waiting for. This is my personal number for anything. Call this directly. Also, about your father's eyes, I know some excellent ophthalmologists. If needed, I can make the introductions.
Thank you. It's not that I'm wronged. It's not regret either. It's just that after all these 5 years of hardship, someone finally noticed it.
Seriously? 600,000 in one day? Oh my god.
It's the head chef who used to work at the top spot on Dine Ping's must-eat list. He just opened his own restaurant. On the very first opening day, he got an order worth 600,000. The big shot Gu Yangchen from Luzhou showed up in person. A rumor says he's going to invest 5 million. And there's another gossip you're definitely gonna love. That's Yang Jiangguo, the one who only pays 4,000. To hire his cook. That cook did a test menu yesterday. Mr. Kusa driver was waiting for someone at the door. He went in and tried to bite out of boredom. When he came back, he only said 3 words. Inedible.
But that's not the end of it.
Jiang Jiangguo has been running his business on Gingqiu City for so many years.
He's got deep connections and all sorts of shady connections.
Mr. Jiang Yu, we're from the Market Supervision Administration, which is the report claiming your restaurant is suspected of using unqualified ingredients. We need to conduct a full inspection.
Come in. You can inspect anytime you want.
Let's check the back kitchen. What standard did you follow to build this kitchen?
A general hygiene specification for food service. In addition, we refer to the CASAB system requirements for critical control points. We've set up 14 monitoring nodes in total.
You studied food safety?
I graduated with a degree in food science.
The informant provided a lot of details in their materials. Things like using expired ingredients, poor kitchen hygiene, staff without health certificates. But looking at the actual situation here, this is the most standardized independent restaurant I've seen in my 8-year career, bar none. I'll report the inspection results truthfully, whatever it is.
Thank you.
If the informant isn't happy with the result, they'll probably report again. You should be prepared. But as long as you keep up this standard, even if he reports 100 times, the result will be the same.
What I learned in 4 years of college finally came in handy at the most critical moment. Jiang Xiongguo probably never dreamed.
That's when he dragged me into the back kitchen years ago, thinking he was raising
A cook who couldn't make waves.
He had no idea he was actually raising
An undergraduate in food science.
Ayo, your grandpa was right.
What?
No one will ever bully you in this life.
In the days that followed, Jiang Jiangguo didn't stop. I didn't delete them, nor did I reply.
100 excuses are no match for letting people see with their own eyes.
4 a.m. Our day starts with checking the goods. Every fish has its own ID. The videos aren't flashy or emotional. Just the truest, most ordinary reality. But it's precisely this kind of authenticity
That shows where real restaurant is. Look at their back kitchen. Now look at some of those influencer spots. She's the uncle cutting fish with one eye. Brought me to tears. That's the spirit of a craftsman.
Within 3 days, that video's views broke 2 million. My dad became the hottest.
One-eyed chef in Gangchen City.
You didn't know because he doesn't look at his phone.
Lao Jiang sure the internet celebrity now, you know? Well, celebrity, you're viral. The whole internet is watching you cut fish. Viral. What matters is if the fish isn't cut right.
A month later,
Yushan Seafood Restaurant's monthly revenue broke through 4 million, surpassing the peak figures of the restaurant. Jiangguo had run for 5 years.
and on Jiangguo's side,
It was fishy.
Because that crab was dead before it hit the pot. A live crab steamed yields plump meat. The dead crab steam, the meat shrinks and collapses, the shell full of air. That most basic common sense that cook being full of months didn't know. Zhang Zhongguo didn't know either, because he never set foot in the back kitchen. Within a month, his restaurant fell from the top spot.
on the public review must-eat list to 37th place. Regulars left one after another. And where did those customers go?
To the information of over 370 regulars, noted down over 5 years. Names, flavor preferences, dietary restrictions, even what their kids love to eat. I never reached out to anyone on my own.
They all came to me on their own.
President Log.
Xiaojiang, I finally found you. I've been eating at Lao Jiang's place for a whole month. My taste buds have been so bland, I can barely stand it. Heard you went out on your own, huh? Good for you. You've got guts. Same as always, steamed garlic oysters, no cilantro. Also, a steamed grouper, and pick a red wine under 14 degrees.
Got it, President Lee. Take a seat. I'll be right with you.
Xiaojiang, simmer the coconut chicken a little longer.
Xiaodio loves the soup from that.
Crap, we've already had chili sauce. Use the replace half. You still remember that, right?
I remember, Mr. Wang, the 4th, the 5th. Almost half came back in less than 2 weeks.
Out of over 370 regular customers written in my notebook, nearly half have found their way back.
None of them were invited by me. All came on their own.
Some of them didn't even know I opened a new restaurant.
They saw the video online.
Follow the comments here to get the address.
笑匠
The first thing some people say when they walk in the door is, Xiaoxiang, you should have gone out on your own ages ago.
Some don't say anything at all. They sit down, take one bite of the dish, and just nod. That nod carries more weight than any words could.
Boss Jiang, there's someone outside looking for you. Says he's your uncle.
Got it. He changed not his looks, his aura, his whole energy changed.
Adu.
He called me by my childhood nickname. The last time he called me that was 5 years ago when I first started working in his kitchen. Uncle.
Come back. I'll raise your salary 15,000 a month. You can run the kitchen however you want. Jiang Lei won't interfere anymore. I'll even let you see the accounts at Mangyao from now on. We'll split the profits 30-70. You get 30. I get 70.
If this was a year ago, hearing this offer would have softened my heart. After all, he's my dad's older brother. He really did give us a place to get started and settle down.
But now even 4,000 a month can't keep people. Why would I go back? Thank you, uncle, but I'm not coming back.
Think it over again.
No need to think. You can go back now.
I did your father wrong.
I didn't run after. I don't hate him either. Some things are broken, and that's that. Even the cleverest hands can't glue them back together.
Mr. Gu's investment has officially arrived. The first 5 million has been deposited into the corporate account. I drafted the equity structure. Mr. Gu holds 30%.
I said I was investing in the person.
After getting the money, my first move wasn't to open a branch. It was to take my dad to get his eye checked.
Corneal transplant plus lens replacement. Success rate is about 60%. 5 years ago to treat it, the chances were high.
5 years ago, that was an astronomical sum. Now it's not. What's the cost?
Surgery and aftercare, roughly 400,000.
Do it.
Honest, you're going to discuss it with your father?
No need. If he knew, he'd definitely say not to waste money on treatment.
So I'm deciding for him first.
You two are both stubborn as mules.
The surgery is scheduled for next month. Dad, you're having surgery next month. Your left eye can be treated.
How much?
Don't worry about the cost.
I'm asking how much?
Over 300,000.
Too expensive. Save that money for a branch.
Dad used one eye to fillet fish for people for 30 years. Now it's time for both eyes. To see the shop your son opened.
Just like that, we two sat under the kitchen light,
Silently finishing that bowl of congee. In that moment, I felt this small back kitchen was warmer than anywhere else.
Did the surgery go well? Heaven doesn't shortchange diligent people. Very successful. The corneal graft fit perfectly. The lens replacement also went smoothly. Expert says the post-op recovery is about 3 to 6 months. During that time, no contact with eye expert. Smoke or expert. If recovery is ideal, your father's left eye vision can recover to about 0.6.
1.6 for someone who spent most of their life with one eye.
单品里最后牛儿. Thank you. The light was harsh, but I didn't close my eyes. I wanted to see the light of this moment crystal clear.
Are you... Who's riding the walk in the shop today?
Chen Shaoyi found me a temporary kitchen helper.
Don't worry.
Is his skill good enough?
It is. I'll watch him myself.
That adds too much salt. Mr. Lee prefers a lighter taste.
Got it, Dad.
Sister Zhang's daughter has a cold. Add 2 extra red dates to her coconut chicken soup.
Got it, Dad.
And for Mr. Wang's stir-fried crab, the ratio of minced garlic.
Dad. Hey, can you focus on recovering first?
Then bring me my kitchen knife. Let's me at least sharpen it in bed, okay?
No.
That's my dad. He's only ever done 2 things in his life.
Filleting fish and worrying.
Master Zhang, I'm starting to remove the bandages now. It won't hurt, just relax. Master Jiang, slowly open your left eye. Take your time. The light might be a bit bright.
He looked at me with both eyes for the first time in 5 years.
Are you?
He used to only look at me with his right eye from a slanted sideways angle. Can you see clearly, clear and bright? Like a window that's been freshly wiped clean. 4 years ago, when I walked out of that door, clutching my diploma, all I could think was, I'm going to use this piece of paper to change my fate and my dad's. Back then, that thought felt huge and empty, like a cloud I couldn't reach. Now that cloud has landed. It became the two characters, Shang Yu Shan, on the signboard. It became the sound of inspecting goods at the dock at 4 a.m. every day. It became over 100 employees. It became the steady smiles on their faces. It became my dad's.
After I seen the light again.
The sound of that cut was soft, but in my heart, it was like a clap of thunder. It split open all the grievances, endurance, resentment, and fear of the past 5 years, cleaving a brand new path. Hello.
This is Swan, a TV producer. We're preparing a nationwide food documentary focusing on the most compelling restaurateurs across the country, recommended by Mr. Gi Yangchen. We really hope to film the story of you and your father. We were wondering if you'd be willing to be interviewed.
Producer Sue, could you give me 2 days to think about it?
Of course, no rush.
Dad,
你
a TV station wants to come film us for a documentary.
What are you filming?
Film us cooking, film our story.
What story? What story do we even have?
You raised me all by yourself. You've been cutting fish for 30 years with only one good eye. For 5 years, you worked as a hired hand. People only made $4,000 a year for it. Then you sold the house with your son.
Spent every last penny we had to open this shop piece and dad a story.
So you'll want to do this filming?
I want more people to see that people who cook, honestly,
We'll never get let down.
Mm-hmm. Then I need a new apron for filming. This one's way too worn out.
alright, we'll buy you the nicest one.
Sorry, all reservations are booked out 2 months from now.
Laojiang, we've blown up. The stock in my warehouse is almost gone. I'll go contact 2 more boats for more supply. Bro, I told you you've got what it takes. Selling this shop to you back then is the best decision I ever made.
In the dark of night, the signboard glows with soft light, like a lamp that will never go out.
You don't just stand outside. Come in and help me check tomorrow's fish. That new batch of yellow croaker just came in. Something feels off about 2 of them. Come take a look.
Just like what my grandpa said years ago.
Qingshan. Don't let anyone push you around.
Not anymore, Grandpa.
We're doing fine now.